Hello, pro wrestling fans, and welcome to Squared Circle Speak. I am Ryan. With me, as always, is my co-host Nathan. I have no nickname today. Uh, and today,
Hey, you could have totally called me the bastard.
yeah, well, and today we are talking All Out. We're gonna be giving our predictions for All Out, which is happening tonight. Uh, Yeah, Saturday, which is weird. Be having AEW movies on Saturday because they do have a show that they do every Saturday, which is very weird that they're doing their pay-per-view on Saturday as well. But
Collision before this, or they just not have a collision?
it was on Friday.
Okay,
Yeah, they decided to do like 2-3 hours of show on Friday.
gotcha. All right,
So we have 8 matches,
all right.
which is very small for AEW pay-per-view.
Especially when it used to be their biggest one, and now apparently it's just a side piece.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have a pay-per-view 2 weeks after another pay-per-view.
Sure.
I mean, you ain't gonna have time to do much. So we'll get into this. First match we're gonna talk about for the AEW International Championship. Will Ospreay will defend against the Bastard Pack.
I mean, it's going to be a great match. If you like flippity doodahs and you like technical wrestling, it's going to be a good one. Uh, I think that Will Ospreay is definitely going to win this match, which sucks
What?
for Pac. It sucks for Pac because that guy has been there since the beginning.
Yeah.
He's been hurt multiple times. They pushed him to the moon when they first started. Remember, he was one of the first contenders for the heavyweight title, and now he keeps getting shots, but every time he gets a shot, you're just like, yeah, he's not going to win it, but it'll be a good match.
Yeah.
Kind of sad.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
you think Osprey's winning?
for sure. Pac's already 1/3 of the uh 6-man champion, so uh, you know, he's got something going on, but Ospreay just won the title 2 weeks ago. If they have him lose it again, that would just be absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Uh, like that wouldn't make any sense. I see Pac or Ospreay winning here and retaining his title, and this will be a fantastic match. But yeah, Ospreay's definitely winning. There's not a doubt in my mind. No build for this match either. It's just kind of
Well,
Pac won a fatal 4-way on July
he
10th, and then now they're just it's so
he attacked him. Yeah.
yeah.
How's that for a long-term story booking, Ryan? He wins a thing a lot like over a month ago, and we forgot
Like
all about
almost 2 months ago, actually.
yeah, and we forgot all about this opportunity that he had, and then all of a sudden he just out of nowhere attacks him, and it's like I just thought he was attacking him to attack him. I forgot he
Yeah,
even had the opportunity.
and that's the problem with a lot of their stuff because like they have so many people who they have these things where they'll have these random matches that you forget about that are for titles or title
Yeah.
shots or whatever, and then 2 months later, then it's like, oh yeah, they did win this match. So it's like it's pretty ridiculous.
What's the next match on the card, Ryan?
The AEW World Tag Team Championships will be defended as the Young Bucks defend against the Blackpool Combat Club, Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler Yuta. This
Well,
match really kind of came out of nowhere.
it really did, and it makes no sense why it's these two. And I mean, cool, Claudio's on a pay-per-view, but he ain't. It's just like Pac, he ain't winning.
I mean, they've already got the like I'm saying with Pac, they're the 6-man champions
Yeah,
or trios champions, and once again we have this pay per view. Once again, and it's like, what are you doing with the tag team? I feel like we ask this every for both shows. We
yeah,
ask
for
this
both.
every what are you doing with the tag team division? You have all these tag teams, but yet it's we were Yuta and Claudio Castagnoli getting the shot.
Yeah,
Doesn't make sense to me. They're already champions.
yeah, it totally should have been Private Party or just any other tag teams that they have on their roster because Like it should have made. What about the Gates of Agony or somebody like that?
Yeah, I don't know. There's so many more teams that could have got a shot here instead of these two. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even remember how they had this thought. Did they win a match or something? I assume. I guess
I guess, but I have no idea.
it's like I kind of forgot how they even got this title opportunity because it's just so random.
Right.
No build to this match at all. It's just kind of we're gonna have this match.
Yeah, but like you said, it's definitely a Young Bucks title win here. This match is so far this pay per view 2 for 2 is feeling like a pay per view that's just going to be
Yeah.
watch it for a couple good matches, but nothing big's going to happen.
Speaking of that, Chicago Street Fight, Will Nightingale versus Chris Statlander. Think I don't even know if like the AAA championship's on the line or not.
It
Uh,
is.
but again, another tied match where I feel like we kind of know who's winning. I kind of see Will Nightingale winning this thing.
Not
Uh,
necessarily. Not necessarily. AAA, you never know how they're going to handle their titles. They flip flop them quite a bit sometimes. I mean, Statlander could totally win this. Um, but if she doesn't, I'd say this has got to be finally the blow off between these two. And if Willow wins, then that's the end of this feud, I would think.
yeah, yeah, I think this is going to be the last match. I mean, and I would assume Nightingale's. I mean, you never know. Statlander has been getting a push lately. Uh, but if another championship's on the line for another company, I don't see it changing hands here.
All right.
Uh, so if the title's not on the line,
It is on the line.
okay, because the title wasn't on the line, then I could see Statlander winning. But with the title on the line, it just makes me think Nightingale's for sure winning. So,
Yep.
so I think we're 3 for 3 right now on
Yep.
kind of knowing what we're gonna do here. Then we have a random fatal 4-way match for the AEW Continental Championship as Kazuchika Okada defends against Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, and Takeshita. Takeshita, Cassidy, and Briscoe won matches on Collision, I think it was yesterday, to earn this championship match. Uh,
Hmm.
this just
I mean,
feels like a match just to get Okada on the pay-per-view.
yeah. I mean, I would think Okada's going to win this, but and all of it, but I feel like he'll probably pin he'll probably pin Orange Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy's like he wins a lot, but he's also the guy that he can lose and doesn't really hurt him any
Yeah.
because he is,
Takeshita in this match is very interesting. I mean, it is a fatal 4-way. They could totally have somebody else get pinned here, and Okada lose his belt without losing his belt.
yeah.
So there's that possibility. I'm gonna say it's like a really outside possibility, but it's a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, I think Okada because like they're gonna do that tournament thing again
All right.
for the Continental Classic or whatever the freak. Uh, and so I just assume Okada's gonna hold it till then. Uh,
I
you
think you're right.
know, he might lose it in that tournament because I don't know if they clarified, but I think uh whoever's champion going in is automatically defending the championship in the tournament. And
I
whoever,
think
so I'm sure he'll just hold it till then. I mean,
it makes sense. What's the next match, Ryan?
the next match, oh boy, for the AEW TBS Championship because we can't get the Women's Championship on the show, but we got to get the TBS Championship on the show. Mercedes Moné defending against Hikaru Shida. Camille is banned from ringside now. I feel like they're flying through this because already having Camille banned from ringside seems really too quick for me.
Yeah,
She hasn't even really done much in these matches to earn getting banned.
that is very true.
Like it feels like they're just doing it just to do it when her match on the last pay-per-view against Britt Baker, she didn't really do anything.
Yeah, and I feel like it's just to build intrigue for this match. I think they banned her from ringside, obviously, just to give people a chance to think that maybe Mercedes might lose this match, but she's not going to lose this match. Karashida, they have a lot of people in this company that are very similar
Yeah.
to where they get pushes and you think, oh yeah, this is it. And then you get it in the back of your head that they could win, but they ain't gonna win. And the Karashida is not winning this match. Mercedes Moné is totally winning. I don't know where it's gonna lead. I don't know who's gonna take this thing off of her.
Yeah, I don't know either. No one, she's gonna hold it forever. Yeah, I just feel like we're gonna fly through this Camille versus. It's probably gonna be Camille. They're gonna fly through this, and instead of letting this naturally grow between these two, they're just gonna force the animosity and force all this stuff because Camille's
Yeah,
been her thing for like 2 months,
I know.
and she's already getting banned from ringside, and it's all like that. What do we? You're flying through it, so I feel like they're gonna fly through this and eventually Camille turn on her way too quick.
Yeah.
And it'll probably be Camille beat her or something. I don't know. But yeah, Mercedes Monet's winning. I doubt Sheeta is gonna beat her. I think this pay is gonna be very by the book, I feel like.
Yeah.
MJF versus Daniel Garcia. This has been going on. They've been feuding for a while. This is back on Beach Break. MJF tried to help Garcia beat Ospreay for the international title and then beat the hell out of him, leaving him hospitalized. And then, you know, at All In, MJF returned, attacked, all attacked MJF and helped Ospreay beat him. So we're gonna have this match between MJF and Garcia. I'm not too excited for this feud. I think this is the one where it's like I don't know because you just have Garcia come back. Obviously, want him to get a shot, but it like to get like a little bit of shine here. But it's MJF, and if he loses, where does he go from? I mean, I don't know where MJF goes from here anyway, win or lose.
Well, yeah. MJF's probably gonna have to pivot. He's probably gonna have to form a new group or something after this because he's gonna lose two in a row. I think storyline wise, it would make sense for Daniel Garcia to win this match.
Yeah, I mean, he got his ass kicked. He got hospitalized, taken out. He's the hot one coming back. We've got the momentum. So yeah, it would make sense for Garcia to win.
Yeah, and they
Uh,
can say that this is gonna make a new star. Could beat MJF, make a new star, but it's like, will it though?
yeah, I mean, no.
I mean, he could if they did it right, but will it? Like they'll probably just give up on him in a month.
Well, I mean, they already forgot about Ricochet, so
Very true.
he didn't even wrestle this week.
Very true.
So I have no faith that they're going to turn anything into anything. Uh, I'm going to go with Daniel Garcia. He needs to win more, I would say. But then again, I have no idea where you go with MJF. He's obvious. I don't see him sliding into the world title scene because of it's crowded right now. You got Darby Allin getting a shot, and you got. I mean, it could be, I guess, but he's just gonna lose probably if he goes for the world title. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens with MJF. He's one of the ones I really enjoy in this company, but right now I have no idea what we're gonna do here.
Yeah.
So, all right. Speaking of the World Championship, Bryan Danielson defends the AEW World Championship against the TNT champion Jack Perry. Uh, so he came out on Dynamite following his win against Swerve. Said he would remain as a full-time wrestler until he lost the championship. Jack Perry interrupted and said, "Hey, look, I pinned you at Anarchy in the Arena at Double or Nothing, and so he is getting the shot tonight."
I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know. I feel like this was a match that maybe Daniel Bryan or Brian Danielson wanted to lose or wanted to wrestle Jack Perry before he
Yeah.
retired. I don't know. That's a weird one, but
Yeah, this feels like Brian Danielson's on his retirement tour, and he's probably just like, hey, I want to wrestle Perry one on one.
yeah,
Obviously Danielson's winning. We're not gonna have Jack Perry be a double. If they have Jack Perry be a double champion, I will officially be done with this company. Uh, I think Danielson wins. I'm pretty sure Darby Allin's going to be the one to beat him at Grand Slam.
right.
I just feel like that's where we're heading with this, and then Danielson will be done. So yeah, Brian Danielson's going to win here. He is not going to have a 2 week reign as champion. So at least I don't know when Grand Slam is. I think it's in October though. So, but again, I say that, but then Wrestle Dream is in October too, and it's in Washington. So he might hold it till then. So.
All right, Ryan. Main event time.
Oh, well, we know what match this is. The main event is the overbooked hat on a hat match, where it is Swerve Strickland versus Hangman in an unsanctioned lights out steel cage match.
Yeah, because you know Swerve's house is on fire.
So I feel like they booked this backwards. So honestly, this feud's been going on since like last year. I completely forgot what the fuck they're even feuding about because they feud, they stop, they feud, they stop, they do side quests, they do the, you know what I mean? And so I think they should have done this backwards, right? I think the week after, uh, last week after All In, they should have had Swerve come out and say, he's not done. He wants a shot at Danielson. But then Paige comes out and fucking does the burning the house down thing.
Yeah, they should have done all this before he won the belt.
Yeah. So that way it gives a reason for Swerve to want to fight Adam Page. The way they did this was Swerve loses his title, and his first thought is, I just want to go after Page again. So what the fuck? So anyway, that should have happened. They should have had Page do that to make Swerve want to wrestle Page again. Because Swerve had beat him. Why would he want to wrestle him again?
I know.
So then, yeah, so last week or this week on the show, Page burned his house down. So then that made Tony Khan in a post-show announcement said, it's gonna be unsanctioned. Now I hate unsanctioned matches. They make no fucking sense. We're gonna promote this match. We're gonna provide the ring. We're gonna provide the arena. We're gonna provide the steel cage. We're gonna pay a referee. We're gonna pay these two. But it's actually not gonna happen. It's officially it's not gonna happen. But it just makes I hate it when WWE does it because it just makes no sense.
It does. It makes no sense.
It's like, oh, it's this match is gonna be so bloody and that we can't officially sanction it. What are you talking? This is AEW.
Yeah.
They just had a barbed wire steel cage match a couple pay-per-views ago.
Not only that, but just not too long ago, they had a fucking, they had people getting burnt alive.
Yeah, but that was okay. But this match is going to be unsanctioned.
Yeah.
It's only unsanctioned for Hangman to get his win back, and it doesn't, quote, hurt Swerve because it never actually happened. That's
So you
why it's unsanctioned.
So
Hangman's gonna win because he can get his win back without it affecting Swerve's momentum. And because Swerve never because they've done this a couple of times when they do unsanctioned matches where the person will lose, but then they'll still get a title shot because quote, oh, it never actually happened.
Yeah.
So we all watched it, and it was the main event of a pay-per-view, but he never actually lost this match because it didn't officially happen.
Right.
It's a cop out to end this feud with Paige getting a win because it still makes Swerve strong because it's like it's a cop out, I feel like. Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking. I think Paige wins because it's unsanctioned. So he can win without actually winning.
I think you're right on the money here. Although, he burnt Swerve's house down, you think that would be Swerve would get his revenge here, but
Well, yeah, I mean that could be, but then it would be why make it unsanctioned then though?
probably just because Swerve's gonna beat him so bad, Ryan.
It was
That he can't,
already no disqualification.
even though in the last match he hung him. Remember the last match he hung him to beat him. I mean, come on.
Yeah, like how is this going to be like they had a Texas death match that wasn't unsanctioned, but this one is. It's a steel cage match. It's already no disqualification. Can get as bloody as it can. We're just putting more stipulations on a match that are unnecessary here,
Yeah, definitely.
and it doesn't make sense.
Could be a good match. I mean, it's just your kind of match. It's going to be bloody. It's going to be a hardcore match, but it'll also have some. They'll do some pretty cool stuff in it, probably. And
All I gotta say is, if there's one single lockup during this match, I'm gonna fucking freak out. This is a blood feud. There should not be any lockups or running the ropes or any of that shit.
yeah, and if I'm assuming Swerve's probably going to come off the top of this thing at some point.
Yeah, probably.
So
Just hope he doesn't break his leg like Edge did.
actually, Tony Khan should probably ban people from doing that kind of shit. Uh, all right, so I think that's going to do it, Ryan. If you like this preview of All Out, AEW All Out, or yeah, All Out.
It's all out. It
Good
gets
God.
confusing, but it's all out.
Anyway, if you like this preview of All Out, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to hear more previews like this one, and hit the notification bell so you know when we're going to upload more previews like this one. And we'll see you next week on Squared Circle Speak.
Oh, damn it, you took my line. Uh, Thank you for watching, and yeah, we'll see you next week.